welcome everyone. It's my very first video and I'm a little bit excited and also it's very hard for me because of my English, just because I don't speak fluency in English language. And also, I don't know, I feel cringe a little bit. I will speak about that, why it's my superpower, I will mention that. And in general, it's already my maybe third time I'm recording this video, I'm editing this video, and also once I posted this video, but I felt like, no, it's not good, I should record one more time. So I hope this is my last time, and welcome. So, as you know from the title, I'm going to speak about visibility and about my fear and about philosophy of visibility. So I graduated philosophy degree, so I love philosophy. I love speaking about philosophy. I love deep conversations and all about meaning as well. So it's not just about how others seeing us. Visibility is not just how other people seeing us. It's all about how we are accepting ourselves, actually, how we are seeing ourselves. Because whenever you say visibility, you think like, okay, how my neighbors see me, how my friends, family, my classmates, my workmates, how they are seeing us, how social media, society, But actually, it's all about you, how you are seeing yourself. For me, now I see that I have fear, just because maybe someone will tell me, oh, who are you even? You are speaking in English language. You're like, okay, maybe you know something about philosophy, but your English isn't enough. Why are you speaking about that? This is my fear. This is how I am seeing myself. Not others see me like that. Maybe others also see me, but you know what I mean. There are many studies shows us that the fear of public speaking is the most common fear in the world. Can you imagine that? This is the most common fear, and we never speak about that. We are just normalize these like you cannot take an act, you cannot record yourself, you can showing up just because you think that this is all difficult for you. But this is statistically, like studies shows that this is the scientific something, that this is really very difficult. And there is a second fear in the world, you already know that, the fear of death. It's really very deep. And also in many cultures you can see that a lot of people, many people, they are really afraid of those. And they think that we are not afraid of being a failure. We are afraid just because others seeing us while we are failure. So I will give you one example about that. 9 months ago, I moved to Bali. And when I moved to Bali, I totally just thought about, okay, everyone use here scooter, motorbike. So, of course, I don't know how to ride because I never have any experience about car or even bike. Can you imagine? But I need to learn this, I need to learn how to ride. And then I started course, but I have fear, not because I will fall down, just because other will see me while I'm fall down. And that's for me, I couldn't imagine that someone see me while I'm falling down, and it was for me very difficult to handle. So still I am thinking always about, I have fear, but it's not because of I will fall down, or it's not because something will happen with my body, with my soul, with my mental, but just because other will see me with that fear. I want to look like strong woman, I don't want to look like I'm weak. So trying to accept that there are moments in our life and I could be weak. It took me time. So still I'm practicing this, of course. Now you will see one photo. And this is really very interesting for me, because we are always thinking that whenever healing happen, all of our perspective will change and we will see ourselves always perfect, amazing, fearless, free, or like all the unique, authentic part of the human we will see in ourselves when we will heal ourselves. We will not anymore trigger with some toxic points or people, but for me it's just illusion. It will never happen. So this photo, the woman you see here is the name Vic Lucas. She was born with a rare genetic condition called cherubism, a disorder that changed the shape of her face. In the documentary, she says, like, sometimes I feel like I'm the most beautiful, most sexy woman in the city until someone watch me. So for the society, of course, that shape wasn't normal, and people had some fear. Maybe that's why they are looking to her, like, not from the curiosity. It's totally okay if you have some question and you want to ask some question when people have some different shape, but from your eyes, from your watching, you can understand that no, it's not curiosity, it's just fear. And it's really very painful for someone when you see it. So going to back to my story, like falling down from the motorbike, that's really very interesting for me, because privately I am always feel like I don't have a lot of fear in the privately. I do my asanas, I do my meditation and my routine, and I mostly have some problems with my concentration, like with the handstand, I have balance problem, fall down, and sometimes I just stop my meditation and just I cannot focus anymore. But I don't feel like countless time I have a lot of successful moments in my life when I practice at home myself. I never felt bad about that. I never felt like, okay, I'm failure. I said, oh, it's okay. Like that's the just part of the journey, But it always happens whenever somebody watches you. Why? Because on your eyes you have not a lot of filters. Yeah, to be honest, you have not lots of filters, but from others' eyes, we cannot control their filters, because someone will say you, wow, you are so brave, oh my gosh, you are doing this amazing. But someone will say, it's not enough, it's not good, it's not enough. Someone will see us yellow, but someone will see us pink, someone black, and we cannot control this. This is just because of their eyes, their fear. They feel they are not enough, and that's why they are saying this or trying to just influence us in that with that energy. But yeah, so it's same with the social media, with public speaking. You are opening yourself to the humanity. Maybe they're just five people, maybe 100, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,000,000. And imagine that you, like all these people, can you control their ideas? Impossible. Like it's impossible. You can't control, of course. That's why it's like for me, it looks dangerous, but also so brave. It's really took courage. And so for that reason, whenever we have some aim about visibility or showing up, it's not about only recording video, like publishing video or your book or handstand in the gym. In this way, you should create a routine for yourself where you are not distract yourself, but you are really creating something, showing up in a consistent way. So that energy, whenever you are creating that energy, that frequency, you already feel like, okay, you are creating something. You are a creator. In your roots, you are already a creator. You do not need to create something because you are already creator. But you need just a little bit working on your distractions, like the special social media. Yeah, how you are using social media, it will influence in your life, because we are really adapting to consume social media. And whenever you are consuming social media every day and you are normalize this other's life, the other's life will become your judge. Okay? When you do not share, when you're not showing up, when you're not learning or doing or creating something, anything, then you are putting their critic mode here, and behind their critic mode always will be your creator mode. So you prefer their critic mode to your creator mode. That's why it's very important. Critic mode is consuming a lot. And the creator mode is creating, obviously. So choosing that is really very important. When you start your morning, just try to really, I know it's very difficult, I know, but you can do that. You can work on your distractions. Maybe it's not social media for you. Maybe for you is Netflix. Maybe for you is even not a phone or screen, but a lot of us is screen. So what's your distraction? Just try to work on that and try to create something at that time. It shouldn't be something fancy like artistic, like a Picasso, Leonardo da Vinci, or some philosophers. You shouldn't write a book as a Nietzsche or Marcus Aurelius. It's totally okay if you are just journaling. That's also creating. You are doing art when you are writing down your thoughts because you are expressing yourself. Whenever you express yourself, you are creating, you are doing art. Just be proud of yourself. It's not just writing something. I already finished my journaling, and of course I'm proud of myself. And I'm going to read you one of Marcus Aurelius' sentences. But before that, I just want to tell you the creator mode, sometimes just writing down, sometimes reading, sometimes posting something imperfection way, let's say, yeah. And sometimes cooking, but with rituals, not with distraction. That, like, if there is something distraction, anything distract you from your creative mode, then this is not creative. Yeah, this is not creative. So that is the really very main differences with creative mode and distractive mode. Marcus Aurelius. Don't waste the rest of your life in thoughts about others. About others, whenever you are turning attention inside you, there will be really very big potential and the energy and the frequency that you are going to create wisdom. Yeah. Of course, you should also give attention outside, but there should be something real where you are also offline. Yeah, there are always some people that saying you, wow, you have different perspective. Yeah, I feel like last time you said something to me and it's changed my mind. I think about that, I thought about that, and I feel like you really have a unique perspective. There are some people that you are met with them and you spend some time and then they went to home, they said that I really feel myself very good, and thank you that you are in my life, because after you I changed like that way. After I heard this always, I hear this always in my life, not every single day, but it's always happened with me. It's not just because of you are intellectual, like the fake intellectualism. No, it's the real frequency and it's real energy that even people can see that. They are feeling good with you. They are always saying that you really have different eyes, vision, So just think about that. Even one person think like that. What will be if you will share your thoughts for the countless people? Like this is energy, this vibration frequency will be double when you will share on. And I call these fire elements. In Eastern teachings and techniques, fire described as a visibility. Fire element described as a visibility. And it's really very important, and I feel like That's we need to work on our fire elements. Yeah, definitely. So fire element also symbolize with the archetype dragon. I don't know if you are heard about Carl Gustav Jung. Love his thoughts and his books. I already read some of them, but he mentioned about archetypes and also in the mythology. Mythology is the really very important part of the symbolism. And just sorry for my pronunciation, but you understand what I mean. I will put the subtitle here. So the dragon, I also have tattoo. Okay, like that. So the dragon, and I also have the ring of the dragon. So it's all about potential. And we never see dragon in real life. You cannot say that, oh yeah, my grandmother saw a dragon. My ancestors saw dragon. No, never see, no one see, because it's mythology, yeah? But whenever you say dragon, you already can imagine something. Okay, you know what's dragon. You can sketch it, you can write it, you can draw it. So fire element is something like that. Whenever you say I am here, you already can imagine that you are here. You already exist. You're already creative. You do not need to do something. Dragon are already there. Even we cannot see dragon, but we know that we can discuss it. We can sketch it. That's why dragon always described with about potential. Like all of us have big potential, but we should just discover it. And I feel like we will speak about archetypes, symbolism, but this is really very important. Not tattoos, of course, but maybe wallpaper. Maybe I have few wallpapers here, not one, but in front of me there is Gaesha. So they are really very powerful, really very powerful. And it's all about courage, how you are saying that I'm here, how you are saying to your thoughts that I'm here. Whenever you are seeing always them, and you know, of course, the meaning of all of them, their symbolism, they are really influenced to your subconscious, and it's really very important. It's way more important than just scrolling social media, because you are, of course, maybe your social media like Instagram is not shows you something stupid. Maybe, who knows? But mostly there are mixed algorithms show us sometimes our interest, but sometimes not our interest. Sometimes the algorithm imposes us something. That's why it's really very important when you choose your symbolism and what you want to become. So you are always seeing that pictures, paintings, art, you're writing about that, you are speaking about that. So you are becoming that. But when you also use social media, then you became what you use, right? And after a while, you think that, okay, I will act. Tomorrow, I will not postpone. I will start. I will do this. I will create this. I will share it. Anything, like, yeah, like what's your dream? Up to you. And then something is holding you. Something like, I don't know, like you cannot start. It's mostly because you feel you are cringe. And that's a superpower. Now I feel I'm cringe because of my English language. That is the main point why I feel like I'm cringe. And second, I'm not feeling enough. Even I have knowledge about philosophy, I'm not feeling enough. Just because of, again, English, I cannot express myself enough. Yeah, but that's okay. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in Bali. That's why insects everywhere. So that's okay. In my childhood, I was dancing like a crazy. I love dancing, like as a Nietzsche. I love Nietzsche, of course. but I never think about that, never thought about that. Oh, someone watching me, I should be more cool, more sexy. No, you are silly. You are just like you are a child. You never think about you. You should act like you are sexy woman, sexy girl, or cool, or intellectual, or like, because sometimes, like, I'm also criticize the future self item, because whenever you create future self always very cool, always very sexy, always very intellectual, yeah, always like, there are a lot of part of the future self that's perfect, but now you are not perfect, so you are always feeling not enough just because of your future self. That's why, yeah, just trying to accept that, okay, I'm not cool, maybe it's coolness, like we should just discuss what is cool, what's cool woman and cool person, cool man, what's being sexy for you. Maybe being sexy is writing or reading book. For me, maybe being sexy is doing something, and with the fear doing something, yeah. Maybe someone being sexy is really the appearance, yeah, like how is your abs, how is your yeah, general about appearance. So but of course, just because of the social media, we always see that being sexy is only about appearance, like the beauty standards, how a woman should look like. But the moda and fashion and everything always changes, and we cannot, of course, follow all this fashion. Anyways, our topic is not being sexy, but whenever you are opening space to inner child, to that for that child will come here and will sit and will say, okay, I will be cringe, and you will accept me. I will play around here. I will do a lot of mistakes. I will annoy you. I will dance here, and I don't care about your thoughts, because I won't do this and I will do this. And it's even triggering me when I am say this to you, and I cannot imagine how you are triggered now. But it is what it is, like children always like that. They just want space and they just want to play. Even they do not think about what that person will tell me while I am playing this game. No, of course so. So that's the point. Whenever you are trying to be more sexy, whenever you are trying to be more cool, while you are walking, while you are acting, you are always being more smaller. Yeah. So you shouldn't act like that. If you feel that, like here, where is my heart? If you feel that, okay, you are really cool and you are really sexy, just be yourself. If you don't feel like that, if you feel like you are cringe, it's totally okay. Like I don't feel like now with just because of the English, my English now sexy. No, but sometimes there are lots of people around me. Oh my gosh, their English is so sexy. So actually, we should speak about what is the definition of the sexy, being sexy. Yeah, this is all the subconscious that maybe you from your society, social media, and from your parents, you always learn that. Uh, okay, be silent. Yeah, you are a child, but don't play a lot. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, especially from in my culture, it always was like that. And after a while, you say, okay, I should be a silent child. I shouldn't dance. I shouldn't play. I shouldn't scream. So now I'm screaming a lot. I'm practicing screaming, and it's really very important. Nietzsche also loves this, like screaming, dancing, because you are expressing all your suppressed emotions, suppressed thoughts, where you never touched that. So, of course, I'm not screaming at home. I'm respect to my neighbors, but I'm chanting. Most of the days, I chant mantra in the morning, just because I want to set my intention and I want to be more present. And also, I chant sometimes in the evening, before my mobility and stretching, some asanas. So why it's important? As I told, like in our subconscious, there are lots of beliefs that we already have. So that's why acting, creating, doing something, showing up is really very difficult. But whenever you chant, especially the mantras, all they are will totally change your nervous system. So because when you're chanting before I do breath work, a few moments, a few minutes, with the breath work, especially chanting, breath work, all this together goes, you really feel you're more calm, more relaxed, more present, and you feel peace. That is the main frequency, what you need. That's the main vibration, what you need. And then creativity will come, of course. Yeah, and I want to give you advice about mantras. Maybe you know, I don't know, but Sam Garrett, I really love his performance. I will put somewhere here his videos, and especially Lakshmi. I choose to live in love. I just listen this in a loop. So yeah, it's really very important while you are listening these mantras, feeling that, like whenever you are doing something, of course you will not focus. So you should focus that. It's really very important. And in another hand, I want to also tell you that I love poetry, poems. In this channel, you will listen a lot of poems, poetries, philosophy, of course, books, and movies. So this poem is about Mary Oliver, Wild Geese.
Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert, repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves.
You do not have to fix yourself. You do not have to fix yourself. You are allowed to do mistakes. You are allowed to fall down. You are allowed to not looking good. You don't have to earn rest. You are allowed to simply rest and breathe. And you do not have to become someone else, yeah? You just should to come here to home, to yourself. As Rumi said, Jalaluddin Rumi, I love his thoughts and perspective. When last time you visited yourself? Dear friend, I want to come close to you and say that it's really very important. Maybe there are a lot of lights in the world, but maybe worlds need especially your light. Yeah, we need your light. Creating, as I said, shouldn't be something big, fancy. Yeah, it's okay if you will start just with small steps. Do something with your imperfections. Just do it. Don't wait time, place, home, good conditions, good English, good knowledge, being intellectual, being good. Because if you are not feeling enough, it's something that you will always postpone it. And really think about that. Every powerful figure was vulnerable, and they always speak about their emotions. They always feel that they are not enough. Are you thinking about like the philosophers? All the philosophers was so powerful figure, and they started just like as a philosopher? Of course not. Of course not. Just open a philosophy history and read about their life. You will see what I mean. Like every of them, every expert, every big thinkers started with small steps. As a beginner, they had a lot of mistakes, and the society always criticized them, judged them because of their thoughts, because they was unique, authentic. So turn the fire up today if you feel that. Just write something down. Just send some messages to someone, maybe you waited for that message long time ago, and put mirror in front of you, just like that, and say that, I'm seeing you, I see you, I really see you. Watch into your eyes and say that, I really see you. I always will see you. I know you need it. I know it's not about others. I know you need just being seen by someone in your life, maybe. For me, it was someone. But I'm here. I'm seeing you. I see you always. I see how you are doing. You are doing good. And while practicing this, it will really help you to understand your fear. And if it resonates with you, please write something down, as it's my first video. I want some support if it feels right. See you, and hope that you will think about this question. What are you afraid of to be seen?